So you've probably heard about the 300 Spartans, but what about the 300 Romans? Just a few years after those 300 Spartans took on hundreds of thousands of invading Persians at the Battle of Thermopylae, a single Roman family faced long odds against a far larger invading force. While these days the story is pretty unknown, the Romans would have remembered it as the ultimate sacrifice of one of their most noble families, and we're about to get into it right now. This is day 19 of reading the History of Rome by Livy and giving you the highlights so you can tell all your friends you read a book this year. Okay, so the important thing to know here is that Rome was not always this huge empire. In the early part of its history, it was actually a small city-state in central Italy, surrounded by much larger nations that wanted to destroy it. It was pretty much under constant attack from all sides, and this led one prestigious family, the Fabians, to make the Roman Senate an offer it couldn't refuse. The Fabians say that their family will single-handedly take on Rome's most powerful enemy, the city of Veii, so that the rest of the Roman army can be used elsewhere. The Senate, of course, agrees to this, and Livy describes the scene where every member of the Fabian clan leaves the city in their armor, surrounded by people cheering for them and praying for them. It sounds just like something straight out of Lord of the Rings. The Fabians, totaling 306 guys, set up a fort between Rome and Veii at the Cremera River. Things go pretty good for a while. The Fabians beat back several Brientian attacks, but eventually they get overconfident and start conducting raids of their own. It is on one of these raids that the Vientians set a trap. They let loose some cows in the path of the Fabians, and while the Fabians are in the process of stealing those cows, the Vientian troops jump out and surround them. The Fabians then retreat to this hill, which is also surrounded, and in that battle, every single member of their clan dies, except one boy. The boy escapes to continue the family line, but this is essentially an entire branch of the nobility dying for the greater good. The Fabians would go on to become symbols of patriotism and noble self-destruction, things that would become deeply ingrained in the Roman character. That's all for today. Tune in next time for some more deep cuts into ancient Rome.